Pretty much what I want to talk about in this episode is just, it all ties into evolution, growing as a person, growing as a daughter, growing as a sister, growing as a friend, whatever the title may be. I feel like sometimes you have to remove yourself from environments, remove yourself from people, and really knowing your worth. That's one thing I could definitely say, like, as in like the top 5 things that I've been learning throughout my evolution, throughout, me just evolving in general, is knowing my value, knowing what I bring to the table as an artist, knowing what I bring to the table as just a being. I'm very family oriented. I love hard, and I care a lot about people. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do for the people that I really, truly, genuinely care about and I love. There's nothing I wouldn't do for the people that I decide to bring in within my circle. There were multiple times where I would go to bat for people who wouldn't even fucking get in the field for me. And there are times where I would just take certain things and put myself on a back burner emotionally, spiritually, in order for me to make someone else happy. And I'm here to say that I'm no longer interested in doing that shit. I only want to be surrounded by people who genuinely value me, who genuinely see my worth and what I bring to the table. I no longer want to associate myself with people and tolerate their behaviors based off titles or the length of time that we've known each other. I feel like we get so caught up in that, like, oh, that's my brother, oh, that's my aunt, oh, that's my cousin, oh, that's my mom, my dad, and we take shit, like, because we feel like we have to, because of these titles. When if you just take away the title for a moment and you actually analyze how that person treats you, their behavior towards you, whether they really value you or not, you'll see that, damn, like, you guys don't see my worth. Puffy marshmallows. Snacks. I am about to fuck with Zoo out right now. Zoo! Hey, boy. Where's she at? Oh, they moving it. Silver behind the mirror. Zoo like over there. Right there. She behind the mirror. Get him! My altar. All right, that's it. And just to give you a little example and get a little bit personal, there was a point in time where I thought me and my mom would never have a relationship based off how I grew up in a home with her. Based on how she raised me and how she treated me. I thought me and my mom was gonna have like a, hey, how you doing? Okay, I'll talk to you later, and then we don't speak for another 3 to 6 months. That's how I thought my relationship with my mom was gonna be. But you wanna know why that relationship changed? Number one, I started to work on myself. I started to heal myself. I started to let go of the baggage, the emotional baggage, the traumatizing events. I started to let that shit go. Through my music, through working out, through meeting people, moving down south, I started to shed from that stuff. And that made more room for me to see from a different lens. To see that, okay, yeah, I was broken, but my mom was broken too. And by me working on myself and me doing those things, it allowed my mom, it was a ripple effect. It poured over into her. So she started letting go of things. She started speaking up more. She started to heal herself. And she's still doing it to this day. That brought us closer. Not to mention the birth of my little sister. I talk about my little sister a lot in my music, and it's not because I don't care about my brothers. I don't care about my other siblings, or my cousins that are like sisters or brothers to me. No, it's because my little sister wasn't even supposed to be born. When I held her for the first time, I just knew, like, yo, you're gonna be something special. You're gonna do something so much for this family, and she has, because she was a main reason why me and my mom continued to talk. Because I had to go to my mom's house to see my sister. And I didn't want to go around my little sister having certain type of energies. I didn't want to continue to grow with my little sister, and she see me and my mom beefing. So I'm like, you know what? I looked myself in the mirror and I changed, and I removed things out of my life. My mom started to do the same. My mom seen my value. She sees it. She been saw it. It's just we had a hard time getting here, but we here now. And if I know she could do it, then anybody in my life could do it. And if you don't, that's because you're choosing not. And I'm not begging nobody to fuck with me. You should be thankful, kissing the ground for me to be in your life. Because I got a beautiful heart, a beautiful mind. And if I love you and I care for you, I'll ride for you. Every time I pass this house right here, it got the Jeep Grand. And it's just dope. Like, I like the fact they got a basketball court. And then that little room right there, it's like a sunroom. I don't know what that's what they call it, but whenever I pass that house and just the houses around, you know, I just have daily reminders of why I gotta continue to evolve and elevate myself, and why it's important for me to continue to disconnect myself and remove myself from people and things that aren't going to help me accomplish my goal and bring peace into my life. Like, I got too much on the line. That's how I feel. I feel like Dwayne Wade, fourth quarter, ball in my hand, 5 seconds left. Like, it's all on the line for me. That's how I feel every day. And I just want to continue to evolve, because this is the type of stuff that I want to give my family. Like, look at this neighborhood. Like, this is the type of shit that I'm trying to put my moms in. You feel me? Like, this is the type of stuff that I want my little sister to grow up, the kind of environment I want my little sister to grow up in. You know, I want my little brothers to come down to my crib and be like, yo, my sister got a fly-ass crib. Like, you know? And I can't do that if I'm holding on to things that's not allowing me to grow. So, yeah, like, I just want to continue to evolve. And I only want to be around people who, you know, who's helping me shift into the right direction. Feel me? I just feel like I do way too much. Like, in this very house, losing sleep, devoting and dedicating myself to become a better artist, a vlogger, an editor, a trader, a businesswoman. I could be selfish and keep all this stuff for me, but I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this because I want my family and I want the people around me to have a better life. And yeah, I know money isn't everything, but I see what money can do. And I want to do big things in life. So I ain't bitching and complaining about the work. I just don't want to continue to be working for people who don't see my value, who don't see my worth, and who's not even attempting to even try to change so that our relationship could be better. Who's meant to have access to me and to reap the benefits of all this work that I'm putting in, they'll get it. And I'll give it to them proudly. But don't be upset. Don't be mad. Because everybody got the same opportunity. Because to have a better life, it starts within. So if you don't go within, that's on you. So if you take anything from this video, know your value, know your worth. Love yourself more. Be selfish. Make people rise to your frequency, to your standards. And don't take shit because of a title. So I trust this video serves you well and you take something from it. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Been living life in 4 stages. Number 1, stay to myself, keep my inner spirits tucked in their cages. Number 2, working till my eyes bleed, cause I cannot wait for their wages. Number 3, let out every emotion whenever I write on these pages. Yeah, shit, I will not take it. Number 4, keep all those in balance. If not, I'll be wildin'. If you want 100, then I want 1,000. Whatever you got, I'm up for the challenge. Yeah, I'm on go. Oh, I was in September. Ain't gonna be the same person November, December.